Hello, beautiful people. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Honest Am here, the creator and writer of the Honesty Sis newsletter, a bi-weekly newsletter geared towards millennials who are truly trying to get their shit together. And I am here for another daily motivational video where we use the tarot to become the alchemists of our lives and to teach us how to become spiritual beings. A little bit about me. I do not use the tarot. I use God and cousins in the same sentence, and I may mispronounce some things. But if it does not stop showing baby God, it will not stop me. So y'all, let's go ahead and get into it. Dear God, guardian angels, ancestors, for information you deem worthy for me to hear at this time, please do every reason that you need to me and for me. In God name I pray. Alright, God, give us 2 messages. What do we need to know? Ooh, joy and adventure. I really, really love these 2 messages, joy and adventure. I feel like what God is saying is that we are about to go on an adventure. And maybe it's not, because this card of adventure came out twice. So I just feel like something is about to happen that is about to really send us on this adventure of a lifetime. And I just really feel like God is just saying to have joy, enjoy this moment, and know that you deserve it. But don't take my word for it. We're going to get some more cards out to see what this message is about. Dear God, guardian angels, ancestors, we come to you as humbly as we know how to just say thank you. God, clarify this message of joy and adventure. What are you trying to get us to understand? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. Ashe, joy and adventure. What's this message of joy? Message of joy. Adventure, joy. All right, joy, adventure. All right. So, yes, what came out for joy is the 6 of Wands. So for the energy that I get is that some of you guys have been working very, very hard. You've been putting your time, effort, and attention into the things that you like, into the things that you want. You've been putting your attention into joy, into having fun, into doing the things, allowing love to lead. Matter of fact, guys, I don't know if you did it or not, but I just realized that last year was the first year that I decided that I was going to make a single decision out of fear. I said I was only going to do things that made me feel love. I was only going to do things that was in alignment with where I was trying to go. And I feel like if you've been doing that, then God is saying like victory is coming. Like we are about to go on this great adventure. Like we're about to see the efforts, the fruit of our labors. But God is saying for this adventure, I feel like God is saying that because we've been doing a lot of work and because we are about to like go into the season of overflow, I feel like what God is saying is that we need to be very mindful, angel number 311, about who we allow to come into this with us. With this Queen of Swords coming out here, the Queen of Swords is somebody who is, they say she may be cold. She rules with the iron fist, but I just feel like she knows what she wants. She say what she means, and she means what she says. She doesn't allow people to like break her boundaries. Like she sticks to where she's going. And I feel like this season, as you're going into this season of joy, there may be people who may be telling you like, oh, well, how you gonna forget about this person, or this is this. Like, I just want you to just remember where you are, where you're headed. Like, don't allow the background noise to get to you. Don't allow people, like, keep your boundaries up. Like, I feel like sometimes when we start experiencing some wins, when we start seeing changes in our life, we forget like those basic fundamentals. Like we forget the things that help us get to where we are today. So I feel like what God is saying is that even in your season of joy, even in your season of victory, you still need to be very mindful about still maintaining those same boundaries, still sticking to those same guidelines, and also don't allow those people who wasn't there before to try to come in now. Like, no, they don't get to come on this adventure. This adventure is for the ones who seen it through. The other card that came out is the 7 of Wands. So this just let me know with the 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, definitely some progress coming in. Something, I feel like something is about to come into your life that is going to bring you on balance. So you're really going to see those that you're really going to see the reward for you being grounded in your emotions and also making concrete actions in the world. You see, look at this Knight of Cups. Like something is coming. Something is coming. All I can say is like something is coming. Angel number 501. And God is saying, like, just know that you work for this. And I just, with this 7 of Wands coming out with the Queen of Swords, like, I just feel like what God is saying is, like, you have to protect your energy. You have to protect your baby. And honestly, the energy that I'm kind of getting is, like, don't tell everybody. If people don't have to know, don't tell them. I know, like, I realize, like, you know, the beauty is, this sounds very selfish, but whatever. The beauty of like me being in this space of where, you know, I've only been with myself. I only have myself to answer to. It's like when my blessings start going in, I ain't got to share it with nobody because ain't nobody been here. Like I have only been the one who has helped me through it. And so like, I don't have this desire to be like, oh, I'm gonna get my daddy a house. I'm gonna get my mom. No, I'm not. I'm sorry. Call me selfish. Call me whatever. But no, like I did this. I earned these rewards. So I get to have this fruit of this labor. And I feel like what God is saying is like, that's fine. Like keep your boundaries up. Like I just really genuinely feel like God is like, you earned this. Like don't allow people to come in and tell you, oh, you should give me this. No. And if you can, keep it to yourself. Everybody don't have to know. If you like, say if you find yourself like about to get into some money, like I had a promotion. I think I didn't tell nobody until Christmas. I think I told my brother. He said something that kind of made me feel a type of way, and then I didn't tell nobody else. Like you don't have to tell people about these wins that you're getting, and if you can, I feel like you should keep it under wraps as much as you can, because I feel like the victories and like the stuff that is about to come into your world is stuff that's going to shift you. Like you're elevating upward. And I feel like God is saying you need to protect yourself, keep your boundaries up, because I feel like there's people who will try to like come back around like, oh, so you popping again? Like, let's be friends. No, bitch. No, thank you. Stay over there. So, but that's just the energy that I get. Don't take my word for it. I'm actually going to go and let's just see what our ancestors got to say about this, because I really do feel like something is coming in. Ancestors, guardian angels, beings of light, what do you have to say about this message of joy? 6 of Wands, adventure, Queen of Swords, 7 of Wands with this Temperance card. God, what is coming into our life to bring us into balance? Why is it so important? Hold on one second. Okay. Hold on. Sorry. He's telling me I had to move. Are you sure these? All right, God, clarify this message of joy, adventure, 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. What do you want us to get us to understand about keeping our boundaries, about not allowing anybody to tell us what to do? Why do you want us to protect our season of joy? What's about to bring us in balance? Allow no room for doubt or confusion. I am a vibrational being, vibrationally emanating my desires. You live in a vibrational universe that is managed by the law of attraction. The law of attraction is being in vibrations that are alike together. And so it is important for you to acknowledge that you are a vibrational being, consistently emanating vibrational signals of desire. And when from your human form you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want, so you know what you do not want, you cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibrationally in your experience. Oh, this is actually really good. Let me read this one more time. And when from your human form you offer a vibration of what you want, because you know what you don't want, so you know what you do want, you cannot contemplate any subject without equal components of wanted and unwanted appearing vibrationally in your experience. So it's like what God is saying is that we have to understand that we are vibrational beings, right? And so because we are vibrational beings and because we are moving into this new area, we're having victory, we're moving into like finally starting to see like the fruit of our labors, and we're starting to move into our season of overflow. What God is trying to get you to understand is like, remember those struggles that you had before? Like, are you trying to, learn how to direct your thoughts and what to give your energy to? Same thing applies. Like, it's still going to apply. It's just a different level of it. And so what God is saying is that as you're in your season of overflow, there are going to be things that are going to come to you that's wanted and things that are going to come to you that's not wanted, because you are a vibrational being, and the universe works in duality. And the way that you tell the universe what you want, it's not by saying what you don't want. It's about what you give your attention to. And so that's why God is saying is that while you're on this adventure, it's so important for you to keep your boundaries up, because you may be in this season of overflow, and you may be in this season where you're experiencing all this wonderful stuff happening to you. And what you're focusing on, instead of the joy, the love, and all this good stuff happening, it's like, damn, I don't have no friends to experience it with. Damn, I don't have this, or damn. Like all of the lack, all of the stuff that you don't have. And so God, the universe is going to bring that to you, right? So what God is saying is that when you're in your season of overflow, you still have to be mindful of your energy. You still have to be mindful of what you're giving your attention to. So if you do have those moments of where you're like, oh, I'm lonely, I wish I had somebody to share this blessing with, instead of giving all of your attention and energy to that, angel number 1111, you will give all your attention to, oh my God, I can't wait until I have the partner that I can share this with, and I can talk to them about this, and blah, 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 blah. Okay? Defend your desires, stand up in it, but just know that you're going to have to, you still, as a vibrational being, you still have to make those decisions on what you give your attention to. And the way you make your decisions, or the way you signal to the universe what you want, is by what you give your attention to. So it's still going to be important for you to set up those boundaries. Okay, that makes so much sense. Last thing is, I'll envision the behavior I desire to inspire. If we want a partner, if we want a parent or anyone to inspire positive behavior from another, we do our personal vibrational work first. If we want a parent or anyone wanting to inspire positive behavior from another, we would do our personal vibrational work first. We will align with our source energy by envisioning the outcome we seek and by holding those involved as positive objects of our attention. We would not allow any current unwanted behavior to be the reason for our attention to it. And so this doubles down on this message. It says, we would align our energy into envisioning the outcomes that we seek. So you're starting to get into those overflows. You're starting to have some stuff pop up for you. These things are starting to work in your favor. But at the same time, it's highlighting all these things that are not working out, these things that you do not have. Instead of putting your attention on there, remember that you're on an adventure. Remember that your soul is just wanting to experience something new. So focus your attention on what you want. Yes, oh my God, it's so great that, I finally have this fellowship, and I have this mentor, and I have somebody to, to work with my ideas and to help me with my business. But God, it would be really, really amazing if I had somebody to come home to at night to talk to about it. Stand your ground. Keep working. Know that it's going to come, but it's only going to come not by you complaining about it, not by you sulking, but by you focusing your attention on what you do want. Okay? Angel number 1328. Last thing, beneficial beliefs feel better when I think them. So that's just God just asking you to just be very, very mindful of how you feel. Be very, very mindful of, it's like being very mindful of how you feel. And if you do find yourself feeling less than good, or some of those lower vibrational patterns and beliefs are coming out, direct your attention elsewhere. All right? So you can keep yourself in balance. I like that. All right, last message. I'm actually going to get this from our Sacred Rebels. All right, God. Clarify this message of joy, adventure, 7 of Wands, 6 of Wands, 7 of Wands, Queen of Wands. What do you want us to know about this? I'll envision. Okay. Got a card. I love it. Angel number 1423. What you want wants you. What you want wants you. And that's why God is just saying, oh, actually now it just low key make me emotional. That's why God is saying it's so important for you to keep your boundaries up and to defend what you want, because what you want wants you. But if you settle, if you allow these temporary feelings to keep you from it, you can never have it. You will never be able to get to the victory, right? So beautiful. Last thing, collaborative reading. Collaborative dreaming. I'm not going to read this card, but this card is all about you knowing that we are vibrational beings, and that if you feel like your soul family, your love, your whatever is coming in, then they also feel it too. So that's doubling down on what you wants you. So God is just letting you know that everything that you desire, you can acquire. And it's like literally right into reach. But the reason, or what's kind of blocking you from this is like your boundaries. It's like God is saying you need to tighten up your boundaries more. Your number one priority this year should be about making sure that you feel good, making sure that you are in situations, relationships, and the environment that make you feel good. And if they don't make you feel good, or if they're not in alignment with where you want to go, you need to change your attention elsewhere. And also remembering, this is not this message, but we had this message before. When you have those moments of conflict, to use them to get you closer to your dreams. But yeah, something is coming in. I don't care what nobody says. Something is coming in to bring you into balance. Okay? All right. So the last message is going to come from Sacred Rebel. What you want wants you. It makes me so emotional. Angel number 1624. This may be one of my favorite cards in this deck. Do you dare to believe that what you want is also wanting you? The genuine desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of the soul, swathed in pleasure. Yet, if you have been shamed, judged, for made... Let's start over because I'm getting excited. Blessings are coming in. Yeah, overflow season, baby. Do you dare to believe that what you want is also wanting you? The genuine desires of your heart are the sacred purpose of the soul, swathed in pleasure. Yet if you have been shamed, judged for, made to feel guilty over, or denied your natural desires or pleasures in any way, you may have developed a very tricky and complicated relationship with the yearnings of your heart. We often learn to distrust our own desires and come to believe that they are something to be overcome or avoided. We may even try to want second best, disbelieving that we are worthy of our first choice, of what we really genuinely want and will fulfill us deeply. Perhaps we have conditioned ourselves to believe that getting what we want is for others, not us. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want. Not the substitute and the make-dos, but what would truly bring a sense of passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment to your life. You may not know anything more than I want to sing, or I want to write, or I want to help animals, or I want to paint. Start with what you know and hold it in your heart as you do the healing process below. If you genuinely do not know what your heart wants, you will, oh my God, I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I just happened to look down and this is on page 77. So angel number 77, right time, right place. Okay. That's my number. Them sevens are my number. All right, let's start over. This oracle comes with a healing message for you. First, trust in what you truly want, not the substitutes and the make-dos, but what will truly bring a sense of passionate, playful purpose and fulfillment to your life. You may not know anything more than I want to sing, or I want to write, or I want to help animals, or I want to paint. Start with what you know and hold it in your heart as you do the healing process below. If you genuinely do not know what your heart wants, you will be very much enjoy the process of exploring your desires by making gentle and persistent inquiries of yourself. Ask yourself what it is that would truly move you. Give this matter consistent attention without forcing or response. Your answers may come in a sudden flow or slowly over time. As you get to know your genuine desires and give yourself permission to feel and receive them, a powerful sequence is set in motion. From the depths of the universe, your desires hurls its way towards you as the perfect manifestation. It is coming to you even now, manifesting itself as the perfect situation or relationship or circumstance to bring fulfillment to your heart, radiance to your life path, and creative awakening. So don't give up. From the depths of the universe, your desires hurls its way towards you as the perfect manifestation. It is coming to you even now, manifesting itself as the best situation or relationship or circumstances to bring fulfillment to your heart, radiance to your life path, and a creative awakenings. So don't give up. Keep dreaming of your fulfillment. Don't imagine it as always awaiting you in some distant future. Instead, play with what it will feel like to be so fulfilled right now. How would you feel different? Will you be more grateful, more peaceful and content, more confident, more trusting of your ability to create and in the loving response of this wild universe? Cultivate those feelings. Get to feel what genuine desire and the meeting of that desire that can then generate your new desires is like for you. Give yourself permission to go there right now. Remember that if you have people in your life who are shutting you down, suggesting that you want is not possible or that you are aiming too high, then they need this healing too. Perhaps you can inspire them by giving yourself permission to heal. This will naturally open them to the idea that they could give themselves permission to know and fulfill their unique desires too. Whether someone chooses to be inspired by you or to be fearful of your innate creative power is completely up to them. This oracle brings you the message that whether you see it or not, your desire is already on its way to you. It is closer than you think and soon you will be able to see it, touch it, feel it, and enjoy it. You will then become inspired for your next desire based on your true desires of your heart. Ashe. So, remember I kept saying something is coming. Literally, something is coming. Confirmation from God saying something is coming. And so, even if you don't know what that something is, I want you to know that what you want wants you. And I want you to, really this week, take time to ask yourself, how would I move in the world? How would I move in the world if I knew what I wanted me? Okay? All right, guys. So put your hand on your heart and touch and agree with me as I say this. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. What I want wants me, and I am open, willing, and capable to receive it through unconditional love now. Ashe. All right, y'all. Angel number 2240. That is all the messages I have for you. To summarize this message, God is just letting you know that what you want wants you, and that you can be in this season of overflow. And you probably are already in the season of overflow. But to get the things that you want, you have to focus on it. You can't even spend a second of time focusing on what you don't want. So focus on what you do want so you can get closer and closer to those dreams, okay? Closer to my dreams. Hey, I'm getting higher and higher. I feel it in my sleep. All right, y'all. That is all the messages I have for you. Please, 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 I just implore you for this month of January. Honestly, for the entire month of 2022, I ask that you just jump into your body. Ask yourself what it would feel like if you knew that what you wanted also wanted you. All right, y'all. All right. If you made it to the end of this message, please give me a thumbs up. If you made it to the end of this message, you are not subscribed. What are you waiting for? Until we meet again, dream those dreams. Never let the internet rush you. And never, ever, ever let someone tell you what you cannot do. See you soon.